Hello, I'm State Representative Melanie Stambaugh. It is an honor to serve the 25th District here in the State House of Representatives. We are in our 8th week of legislative session. We've completed the first phase of committee work with policy and fiscal cutoffs behind us. This means that any bill that is not passed out of committee at this juncture will not be moving forward in the legislative process. The only exception are bills that are necessary to implement the budget. In transportation, this means potential fee proposals, or for the operating budget, potential pension proposals. These could all be part of a final negotiated budget at the end of legislative session. In the Transportation Committee during fiscal cutoff week, we heard and voted on more than 30 bills. These bills that were passed out of committee were then put to the Rules Committee. From the Rules Committee, they can be pulled to the House floor calendar. Now, this is not a calendar as in a schedule. This is a calendar or a list. There are two House floor lists. One is called the second reading calendar, and the other is called the third reading calendar. When a bill is on the second reading calendar, it can be changed or amended. Once the amendments have either been accepted or rejected, the bill then moves to the third reading calendar, where it can be voted on for final passage on the House floor. This past week, the House Democrats passed their education plan off the House floor. I was unable to support this bill off the House floor. The amendments were not accepted, and how this bill would be funded was never discussed. The current price tag is more than $10 billion for this proposed education plan. We must have our education policy and education funding discussions occur simultaneously so that we are putting our state tax dollars to the greatest use for our students. I proposed an amendment on the House floor that would help our most struggling schools. However, this amendment was not accepted. Under the original bill, it required data collection from the local schools. This data wouldn't be used to benefit any of the schools. Under this amendment, the struggling schools would be connected with a current school improvement option that's already available in current law that utilizes the voices of the schools, the educators, the community, and the families to raise the success for these schools and students. Another amendment that was proposed but not accepted would increase the funding for career and technical education classes. These are formally known as vocational education classes. Our students need a variety of options in school, ones that prepare them for higher education options and ones that prepare them for the workforce. Career and technical education classes provide an opportunity for applied skills and hands-on learning that many students need. This amendment was not accepted. I look forward to supporting a negotiated education plan that has the greatest return on investment for our students. This upcoming week, the House will be voting on bills on the House floor. 4 bills that I've sponsored are sitting in the House Rules Committee, 1 bill has been moved to the second reading calendar, and 1 bill just passed off the House floor unanimously, House Bill 2087, Roadway Worker Safety. This bill is now headed to the Senate to go through the Senate committee and Senate floor process before it heads to the governor's office. This week, I invite you to come down and visit the Capitol to see the House floor action taking place. Please contact my office if you have questions or concerns about any bills moving through the process, and it is truly an honor to serve our district here in the House of Representatives. Thank you.